Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another BKFC Reddit Ask Me Anything. We're joined by one of my best friends, Tommy, the farmer Strydom. What's up, man?
Good in you, sir. Can't complain, Mr. Jason.
Welcome back to the United States. You've been over in Africa for a while. It's good to have you back.
Yeah, it was a quicker trip than what I thought. Usually I'm only back at like in the middle of April, but now it was a bit earlier. So happy to be back. Got some work to do, training to do, fighting to do. Got some achievements to chase after. So yeah, here we go.
When you told me, hey, they want me to go to England and fight, I was like, what the hell? Because, it was interesting because you are an international guy. You fought all over the world, but I was like, it made no sense. It came out of left field. Was your team or was your management, were they pursuing fights, or like, did this just come in your lap?
I didn't have an idea what's happening. It just suddenly came on my lap. And like I said, take the opportunity. Again, it was less than a month. And like I said, it's look at the bigger picture. So we've got time, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get everything ready, get myself ready into fitness and losing that extra weight, and we can do it. Why not? Take it and let's go.
What's it like being one of the most hated guys on the roster? It's crazy. When they announced that you were fighting Kai, everyone hated you. Why?
No, damn! I wish you could tell me, or anybody else could tell me. I do understand the fact that a lot of guys are complaining like there's certain people that's above me on the roster and on the rankings and everything. I do understand. Whatever their reason was for doing it, I don't know. But I think if they were in my shoes, nobody will let the opportunity go. And I know that there's a lot about me that a lot of people doesn't know. That nobody knows my background about on this whole football on in this world in the BKFC. Nobody knows where I fought in the world, where I've been traveling. I've been fighting 33 years of my life, traveling the world with fighting, and then yeah, that suddenly came up and we said let's take it on, and it is what it is. People can cry about it. Um, I think if they, like I said, if they were in my shoes, who would say no?
That's just it. And I talked to Brandon Allen's coaches, and he said, "Look, it's Tommy's job to take the fights." And clearly, you didn't tell Dave Feldman and Nate Shook, "Hey, put me on this card. I want to fight Kai." They came to you at the fight. You didn't tell them like, "Oh, this is the fight to make." Clearly.
Exactly like I said. I was sitting back. I told myself, take the short notice part UK, and let's make the best out of it and see what happens from there. And then within not even a day, I got this major phone call, and boom, we got the fight. And they really didn't even finish asking me, and I said, take it.
You don't pass up a title opportunity because there's no guarantee you'll ever get another one. So that's what I tell everybody. I said it'd be stupid for Tommy to say like, "Oh, Brandon Allen's ranked number one. Like, let's go ahead and let him have it." No, you take the title shot, and you know what, Brandon. Hopefully he
Amen.
wins and gets his shot coming up.
A true story is, like I said, if you get an opportunity, you got to take it. And you don't always get the opportunity to fight for the world title. This might be the first opportunity, and the only other opportunity might be only when I defend it instead of fighting again for it.
When you see the Dubai card, it's really a world card. They have people from all over the
Yeah,
globe. So I feel like,
that's
you
right.
you are in the top 5, but you're also a huge star from South Africa, and they clearly wanted to capitalize on that.
Well, if I look at the card and a lot of people that's all over the world that comes in, everything, that makes it a world title. That's what we fight for. So now it's different countries against each other instead of states and different countries just in their own hometown. Now it's actually fighting against someone else from another country. That makes it a legit world title.
I don't, like if you're a fan of yours, a lot of people know you're from South Africa, but they don't know that like that's where your main the guy who's trained you for so long, he's based out of South Africa. So it's kind of great that you got to go to
Yeah.
South Africa. You got to do a fight. Your coach over there was kind of telling you, like working on some stuff, and now you're back over here in the States, and you're kind of on your own, and you and I talk, and I mean, I'm sure you talk to your coach, but I mean, like, it's crazy that you're kind of preparing for this world title fight, and you're doing it while you're working, and you're kind of on your own.
Yeah, so like I told myself, I had a lot of preparation when I was back in South Africa, sparring, pad work, whatsoever. I've done all of that. Came back this side as we are 3 weeks out, then we are leaving for Dubai. So whatever extra I need, I can capitalize out of what I know. You know, like I said, I've been fighting for 33 years, not just fighting. I've been training people for how many years, taking them to, like, you've guys got states, we call it SA champs because it's like the SA champion. So yeah, I've been around the block. I know what I'm doing, and at the end, I believe God has me, and I know we're going to be victorious.
One of my favorite things about you is you're not a shit talker. Like you're
Nah,
super nice to Kai. You've got nice things to say. Kai has told me numerous times you're one of the only guys at 145 he respects, and I think that says a lot.
yeah, that told me a lot about him. That's like I said, I respect every single athlete in the BKFC and all over the world, whatever their how can I say, whatever they do, it can be athletics or whatever. But any guy or any woman in BKFC, it doesn't matter who it is, I always respect them because it takes a lot being there. It's not just an easy game walking in and doing your thing and walking out. There goes a lot of work into it. And for me, smack talking and, swearing and calling names and stuff like that, people can do it to me. It doesn't bother me. It's like on the one shoulder on and the other one off.
It was kind of funny because like I'm good friends with Kai too, and I messaged Kai before they announced it. You and I knew like they were going to announce it, and so I messaged Kai and I was like, we'll see you in Dubai. And he's like, you guys are so stupid for taking this fight. And I was like, what are you talking about? We're coming for you.
So actually, I do really respect him a lot. He's a great guy. Like I said, in one of the advertisement companies, whatever, asked me what do I think of Kai. Like I said, he's a fit guy. He's he's got a goal in life, not just a goal. He is the champion 3 times in a row, if I'm not mistaken, and that's hats off. You don't just be a champion once and then you still defended it 3 times after. That's well done. High five for him.
How excited are you to go to Dubai? Like, I mean, like, are you excited? Are you like, I don't think you're nervous, but I mean, like, have you ever been to Dubai? Like, is it any sort of is it excitement or a little bit of nerves?
So I've never been to Dubai. The only time I stopped in Dubai is when I travel towards USA or other countries and that. So it was a quick stop when I go there. So you're only on the airport. But otherwise than that, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Everything is still sinking in. I think like yesterday when I woke up, I was like, boom, this is the time. Some days you get this feeling great, and then some days you feeling down, like when I had to come back and leave family and everything behind again. But you know, I generate that on my own, and yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm feeling very confident. I'm ready for this. Training is going well. I can't complain at all. Even my farmers this side, part of my sponsorship and everything, helping me out with hours. So that's a great thing as well. It helps a lot, and I really do respect them for that as well. That's great.
I think it's crazy that once we get to Dubai, it's actually going to be like a bit of a vacation because to hear the amount of hours you work, you get up in the morning, you go to training, you go to work, you go to training, you come home. Like you have no life right now. It's literally farming and fighting. And like I said, going to Dubai and fighting, that'll be the easy job.
Yeah. So the thing is, yeah, you training and working here, and then going to Dubai. I think they're going to keep us busy with a lot of other things as well. So it's from my one work to the other work because fighting is part of my work as well.
I still don't believe we're going yet because we don't have tickets. Like it's so it's not official. You know what I mean? It's like it's one thing
Mhm.
when you have the ticket, but like right now it's like at any moment it could be like, oh, something came up, or you know what I mean. Like I just until they give us, you know, oh maybe Kai's sick or something, and you guys can't go. Like until we get the tickets, I don't know. I don't feel like we're going.
As like they say, if you don't have a ticket, you cannot play cricket. No, I believe everything is going to run well. Everything is going to go good. Everything is on point, and I just can't wait. Things need to happen, but like I said, time flies so quick. Before we wink our eyes, then I believe we'll have the title in our hands, and then it's finished again. Then we're moving on to the next.
Tell me about the UK. Like, what was it like going over there? I really wanted to go. I couldn't go. Like, they said, look, we're
Yeah.
sending Tommy. Tommy's the only one going. We talked to the big Ginge. I got him to help corner you and stuff like that. Like, but, you know, tell me about England and Andy and all those guys over there.
Great people, I must say. You know, I'm going to be honest. They looked well after me, and I was never struggling with anything. If I needed any help or whatever, and I shoot a message, they were there. If I needed training, if I needed whatever I needed, they were helping. And even the people around there, friendly as freaking hell. That's great. You know, the whole atmosphere at the actual event, the people itself, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I was very nervous in a state of I didn't know what to expect because everything came so quick. But again, like I said, I generated that on my own. And I remember one thing as I walked in and the cameras was on me, there was someone shouting out on the side saying, this guy doesn't look as if he wants to be here. But that is me. I'm just so calm and
Yeah,
focused and I move in. I'm not the guy that there's some guys that puts up great shows as on the entrances and stuff like that. My work on the other side is in the ring, not before the ring. So I leave that out. I stay focused and I move forward and I do my work from there. But otherwise in that the traveling, the people are on point. That was really great. I enjoyed every moment and God bless to all of them. It was really a trip and a half. It was difficult again. Um, Meaning by trainers wise and stuff like that I didn't have, but I actually got everything sorted before the time. I had my training camp. Wasn't very long, but it was great. It counted a lot.
it seems like the big thing everybody wanted to know is where you got that BKFC suitcase.
Yeah, everybody wanted. I actually just bought the suitcase itself, and I made the stickers, and then I just stick it on there because that's who I need to represent because that's who I fight for is BKFC. So I feel representing them out there and people see, I actually I can say I work for them because I fight for them. That's a work,
Sure.
but carrying their name all over the world wherever I move. People everywhere I go, even in America, when I have the suitcase with me, people are like, "Oh, BKFC, what's that?" They're checking it out. So I see. Actually saw some other suitcases someone else made that looked freaking sick. But getting that in hand is probably. Hopefully, they're going to make something one day.
When you and I were in Omaha after your fight, we walked around. You were like a celebrity. What was it like walking? Did you walk around much after the UK fight? You were the first fight of the night. Did you go mingle with the crowd, or did you get the heck out of there?
No, not really. The crowd was it was so stacked there. There wasn't even place for everyone to sit. It was packed. So
Sure.
after the fight, I literally put my suitcase away, and then we went to the top of the building and everything. We watched down on the fights, and we started gambling towards each other. $5, $5, choose your corner, and we just had a great time. It was very fun.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not gonna. You and I know we got a game plan for Kai, but
Yep.
is there watching Kai? Is there anything other than his fitness that you really have to worry about? Do you think?
My honest opinion, no, not really. Like I said, I've been fighting all over the world in the past, and I've got a lot of experience in that. And I try and read my fights before I just get in the ring and do my work. It's not just getting in and throwing fists and overhand rights and bowlers and everything. So I read my shots. I think I just don't go there and go crazy. And I don't know. Except for his fitness, I'll be 5 rounds fit enough for him. That's no problem at all. But the only thing I can say to him is, as a fan and a sportsman, and all the respect I got for him, good luck and train hard, because it ain't going to be the easiest fights of your life.
I'm having people message me like, "Oh, this is a bad fight for Tommy. It's going to be over quick." And I was like, Tommy's tough. Like I don't understand these people that are thinking like, and listen, again, no disrespect to Kai, but it's not like Kai has this
No.
crazy knockout power or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like Kai swarms you and he wears you down, and I mean that's where he usually gets his wins from. It's not like he's going to come out and just knock your block off.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like I said, I don't like smack talking and talking bad about. Everybody's got their own way of fighting,
Sure.
and I respect the way he does. But obviously, they've been watching all my fights, and they try and work around what I do, and I try and work around what he does. So we are reading each other, and we'll sort it out in the ring at the end. But I don't think with everything I've done in the past that there's too much to worry about. Obviously, like I always say, it can be the easiest part or it can be the hardest part. You always train as if it's going to be your hardest part ever. So
You're 4-0 now. When you're back over in South Africa, like you've clearly got to start getting more of a name. Are you getting recognized more, or people know more about you and want to talk to you?
uh, in a way, yes and no. I don't like to blow it up out there. I'm just the normal guy on the street. Like the one word I live for is I'm as good as anyone else that walks on this earth.
Sure.
So for me, going out, it's not as if I'm going to a mall or whatever, and everybody is gonna pick a run me over and say, "Hey, I want a photo with you. It's Tommy. It's Tommy." Luckily not. And it doesn't matter what it turns out to in the end. But no, it's not that bad. Everybody in my hometown area and everything knows me, where I come from, who I fight for, what I do for a living, and everything. But you know, everybody is like family. We all know each other.
I think it's crazy that you had that fight in the UK, and quickly I went on to say congratulations. But before I could say congratulations, Drekus had said congratulations. How crazy is it the UFC champion is like such a big fan of yours that he watches and follows your fights, and like I said, told you congratulations right away.
I have very much respect for him for what he's achieved now, especially with this last fight. He freaking um, he outboxed Strickland on his own game. That's the main thing that makes it so more impressive as what we thought it's going to be. I thought it's going to be a ground game, and Jikas comes and he outboxes and everything. This guy on his own game, and that's well freaking done. Much respect for him and everything, and he's reaching goals out there that's freaking high, and I'm very glad for him. Very glad.
Okay, so you got to go home, and I know seeing your family was the best part of going home. But what was the second best
Yeah.
part of going home?
Um, food,
I knew it.
relaxing a bit. Didn't do much. Still trained, stuff like that. That's fun. Always training. But then, like we would have gone away to Mozambique, but that was cancelled because there's huge government crap and everything, and it's our whole holiday was cancelled. So we had to just be home and make the best out of that. And that was actually better because I had my boy with me and his cousin. I kept them busy most of the times, taking them away, being there with me, and yeah, no, being with my lady and mom and everything. It was fun just being home and relaxing a bit, and yeah, it helps you recover a bit after a whole year's work and training and fighting. So
You're at a new farm. How you like the new farm?
Oh, great people, awesome people, so much respect. It's Horschberger Enterprises, like Jacob, my boss. He was in the UK with me. He was in the corner with me, and even now they give me a lot of times off. Well, not off, like they give me earlier days just to go and do my training instead of working till 8, 9, 10 or whatsoever. They're giving me time off. They're giving me well, I still stand up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go and train because that's just me. I feel comfortable at times. I feel at my strongest in the mornings as well. So, but the fact that they actually going out of the way helping and standing with me in it and making themselves part of it, that's awesome. It's really respectful.
Well, big shout out to HKA. Like I love those guys. I know they do your trunks and stuff like that. So I want to make sure we give Nick a shout out. You know.
I will always carry Nick everywhere. They've done so much for me, everything in the past. Doesn't matter what, I'll always carry them with me. Much respect for them. Very nice people. They are very great people. And I must say, they help a lot of freaking fighters and everything out. And that is awesome. You know, as not always that you're getting people like that that helps everyone. That's great.
Okay, well, I don't want to keep you all night. I'm sure you're going to need some sleep. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Is there any message or any, does the future champ have a statement before we call it a night?
Yeah, chase your dreams and make every second so beautiful so it lasts forever. And a shout out to all the USA fans. There's probably not so many because I saw a lot of haters, but maybe after this fight, they become fans. And to all of the South African fans, family, and sponsors, and everybody that supports me, much love. God bless you all. And promise you, we will bring everything from our side, and we will make this whole weekend thing victorious in Jesus' name.
All right, Tommy. Love you. Good luck. Have a good night's sleep. I can't wait to see you in Dubai. It's going to be awesome. Let's go.
All right, God bless. See you, Mr. Jason. Much
Bye.
love. Cheers.